Hello again, Guardians, and welcome to my 3,000 subscriber Q&A. Thank you all so much for the support. It has been insane. I checked back on the video asking for questions, and I've had over 50 of them. Over 50 questions. What the hell? How am I supposed to answer all of those? I feel like a mini celebrity or something. All these people wanting to know stuff about me. It is crazy, and I love it. Thank you all. I've never expected anything like this in my life, and it just blows my mind. So before I get into the questions, I just wanted to say a tiny little bit myself so you understand me more. My name is Adam, I'm 19 years old, and I'm from a place in England called Manchester. It's kind of like the not posh part of the UK, if you want to put it that way. Compared to London, Manchester's the opposite of that. We don't have these soothing posh accents, it's much sharper and aggressive, but that's just how it is, and I guess I don't sound quite like that because I grew up in a posh area till I was 6, so some of the words have stuck with me, but for the most part, I just sound like other people from Manchester now. I don't know what to say, honestly, but yeah, I'll just get straight to the questions now. First question is from Hardcore Destiny Plays, and he says, do I accept friend requests, and if I do, can he send me one? Feel free to send me one, but I highly doubt that I will accept it because I've been getting 2-3 friend requests a day now, and I was accepting them way back when I had about 400 subscribers because I thought it was awesome. Now it's just too many. It's nothing against you, but there is no way I can add hundreds and hundreds of people on PSN because it would just clog up my friends list and I wouldn't be able to find my actual friends on there. So please understand, this is no hate towards you. I would love to be able to add those people, but it's just not possible anymore. It's got too big. I'm sorry. The next question is from Cole Flatty. He asks, have you ever had a near-death experience? Not that I know of. If I try and think back, there's nothing that comes up in my mind. There is one that I got told about a few times. Apparently when I was around 3 years old, we were at a beach, and I was just chilling in the water, not caring the world, and I was floating away. I honestly didn't care. I was just floating away in the water, and some random guy in Speedos apparently had to jump in and save me. I have no recollection of this at all, but it happened, I guess, so weird story about me. I don't remember it at all. The next questions are from Matt Warnaker, and he has quite a few of them. The first one is, how old are you? I've just said that, but I'll say it again. I'm 19. He says, when is your birthday? Not sure why you want to know that, but it's December 8th, so that means I'll be 20 this year. Can you do a backflip? No, I can't do a backflip. I have tried when I was younger. I remember doing it on a trampoline, and I was getting pretty close. But then I did one jump where I sort of went up, did 180 degrees, and ended up face down towards the trampoline. And that's that moment where time just stands completely still and go, wow, I've screwed this up. And there is absolutely nothing you can do to correct this. And I went straight down, landed right on my neck. And yeah, it looked like I wasn't injured or anything. I felt fine afterwards, but really freaked me out and put me off doing backflips and stuff ever again. Weird trampoline stories, yay! He also asks, what is your favourite childhood game? Examples being Nerf, Pokemon, and Digimon. I had a Digimon game actually, like Digimon World 2003 on PS1. That game was awesome, but it was really challenging being a kid trying to play a game like that. It didn't hold your hand at all, and all the fights in it were just solid. But Pokemon is definitely one of them. My first ever game, I think, was Pokemon Crystal when I was 6 years old, and I loved it. Pokemon was just brilliant. But then again, there were other games that were much more immersive to me that I loved more. Stuff like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Ratchet & Clank. Those were probably some of my favourites, and I would still play those today. I think there's a new Ratchet & Clank coming out at some point on PS4. I will almost definitely buy that, just for the nostalgia reasons, and because they're actually good games. It doesn't matter how old you are, Ratchet & Clank is still good. So yeah, I'll definitely buy that. Ratchet & Clank might be my favourite, along with Pokemon, and Spyro, and Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I can't pick just one, I'm sorry. His final question is, where do you picture yourself in a year? Well, hopefully, in a year, I'll still be doing YouTube, except it would have kicked off a lot more, and I can almost make it like a job. That would be the ideal for me. If I can make YouTube my job, it would be awesome. To be able to make videos and make money off it, I mean, I love it right now. I don't mind that I'm not really earning anything from it, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. I genuinely enjoy making these videos and seeing all the awesome replies and comments and stuff, and the support people give. That's the best bit. It's crazy. But yeah, if my channel really kicked off, that's where I see myself in a year. I would love that. Josh McGugan asks, will I ever play Warframe, because he's downloaded it and he thinks that I would like it. Probably not. When the PS4 first came out, like right on launch day, Warframe was one of the first games available, and I did try it out, and when there were no other games available, it was like, hey, this is okay, but it's definitely not something I would stick to. I think I only did 3 missions and never touched it again, because it got pretty boring pretty quick. Evelyn Dilio asks, do I ever get bored playing Destiny all the time? Oh yeah, of course, it totally burns me out, but the thing that keeps me going is having this YouTube channel. I think if I wasn't doing YouTube right now, I would have stopped playing Destiny ages ago, but it keeps me going. Seeing the support I get every time I make a video, it just makes me want to make more. It makes me want to play more Destiny. There is a purpose to me playing the game when I make the videos and people see them. That's like my reasoning for playing it. And I do still enjoy it, but playing too much still kills it for me. I played a lot of Crucible last night using Meter Multitool. Loved it. I got over 5,000 score multiple times, and I never thought I'd be able to do that with a Meter Multitool against other people playing with Thorns. Yeah, still enjoy the game, but definitely get bored of it at times. Yoshi25 says, am I excited for the Taken King content, and will it be a letdown with more grinding content? It will have grinding. Without a doubt, there will be grinding, because it's the sort of game that's designed around that, and a lot of MMOs are designed around that as well. But that's the sort of game I like. I have that weird addiction where grinding is good. I can play the same thing over and over again. What I like about it is when you get these terrible rewards for hours on end. You just keep getting terrible stuff. You never get the thing you want. But then when you finally do get it, after all the horror, it just feels amazing. Because you've been trying to get that one thing for so long. And then you're free. It's like, yes, I finally got it. I've done it. I just love that feeling, and that's what makes me keep playing that sort of game. And yeah, I am definitely excited for the Taken King. I'm not excited for how much it's going to cost, because I don't want to be paying 40 quid for it, but I will still get it, and I will still love it. Aaron Campbell wants to know how I feel about Destiny 2 releasing soon, and what items would I want to return in that game. Hopefully, every single exotic will return to that game, but they'd also have a full mountain of other new exotics, because there's no point in removing the high quality ones they've already got and then putting in new ones. They should just keep increasing the amount of exotics with every game so you can get all of them. That would be their ideal. But I don't want them to transfer over your own exotics. I want you to be able to earn them again, because if you get them straight away, that's the game completed. The whole point in a game like Destiny is for you to earn your rewards. I know it's RNG, but once you get the rewards, that game is basically complete. That's all you're aiming for. So if they gave them to you straight away, you'd be done. And the ideal thing that I hope that they definitely trade over is class items. Class items and Grimoire score, because they don't directly affect the game. But to be able to wear my, say, Cloak of the Sixth Reign I got from the first ever Queen's Wrath in September on Destiny 2, yeah, that would be awesome, because people would see it and go, whoa, where'd you get that? Oh, I only got it from the first month of Destiny 1. Yeah, you jelly brah? And I don't mind Destiny 2 releasing sometime soon. I just hope it's not on Xbox 360 and PS3. That would really hold it back, and it would make it basically the same game, because you can already see how much Destiny 1 is being limited by the other two consoles. For example, with vault space and stuff, they can't increase vault space because the memory on those old two consoles is just so small, it can't handle it. It can't handle a few more weapon spaces or a few more armor spaces. So yeah, I want them to move over to both consoles, and I want them to transfer over class items, emblems, stuff like that. Things that don't directly affect you and make you OP and things. That's pretty much it. Zuki Morin says, will I ever stream on Twitch? Probably not on Twitch, but YouTube are releasing their own streaming service at some point. I think it's called YouTube Gaming, where you can directly search for the games you want and find streamers of those sorts of things. And it would also link it to my channel with my amount of subscribers, so you guys would always be able to see when I stream and things like that. And it's like a full-on dedicated service, and I would definitely try it if I could, although all I'm running at the moment is a laptop, so I'm not sure if it would be able to handle streaming. I would definitely try though. I would definitely try in the future. Fusionite X has multiple questions, first of which, how many members are in your family? Direct family, there are 6 of us, my mum and dad, I got 2 brothers and a sister. It's a pretty big family for the UK, to be honest. Most people sort of go, whoa, hey, you got 2 brothers and a sister? Damn, I've only got 1 brother. Yeah, that's just how it is, man. What is your most anticipated part of the Taken King? Now I know this is going to surprise you, but I have to say cutscenes, because in a story-driven sci-fi game, I know story-driven, that kind of blows your mind a bit, but it is supposed to be story-driven, even if the start of the game wasn't. To see The Dark Below and House of Wolves have no cutscenes, gigantic let down. They really needed cutscenes. So yeah, I was super disappointed to not see them, and to know that the Taken King is actually going to have them and continue the story and expand on it greatly, yeah, I'm super excited for that. And he says, what would you like to name your firstborn child? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't even put a second's thought into that. Maybe like Laser Child? Deathbringer? I don't know. I could name them Warlock. Yeah, Voidwalker. That would be very strange. Oh, this is my son. His name is Voidwalker. You want to shake his hand? He'll kill you. Devison says, can I have your fourth horseman, please? No, you gotta earn it, bitch. You gotta earn it through pure RNG, and you just haven't been lucky enough yet. Nah, but really, are you going to E3 at any point in the future? Not currently. I have never even been abroad. I've never been on a plane, so the idea of having to go on a plane to somewhere like America, there'd probably be like anxiety issues. I'd be worried. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I'd be like, oh my god, what if I get on the wrong plane? What if the plane crashes? And I'd overthink everything. But if the channel reached a stage where it was big enough so that I actually got invited out to that sort of event, yeah, I'd do it. That would be incredible. It'd be so cool for people to actually want me to go to one of those events. Hell yeah. The hoodie asked multiple questions, first of which is how do I look in real life and will I do a face reveal? I won't do a face reveal anytime soon, maybe when the channel gets bigger, around 10,000 subscribers or something, but currently it really doesn't require it. It's just something that my channel doesn't need. It wouldn't better advance me for people to know what I look like because of the sort of videos I make. It just doesn't matter at the moment, so maybe in the future. And in real life, I'm white, I've got light brown hair, massive eyebrows, blue eyes, ears, nose, mouth. I don't know what you want me to say, to be honest. He also says, what is my sexual preference? I like girls. I definitely want to have kids someday. I know that's a weird thing to say, but I, without a doubt, want to have kids someday. I just do. I don't know why. He also says, will I ever play PlanetSide 2 on PS4? Doubt it. I looked it up after you mentioned it to me, and it just didn't interest me at all. It's like a massive team-on-team warfare thing, and I never like Battlefield, things like that. It just doesn't interest me. I don't really like competitive multiplayer. I like cooperative multiplayer, but I can do PvP sometimes, just not purely PvP. I'm not interested at all, I'm sorry. Do you play any games on PC? Not at the moment, but I have done in the past, things like Star Wars The Old Republic. It was a Star Wars MMO, like Elder Scrolls Online, and I loved it. I never completed it, but it was awesome. To go around with blaster rifles and lightsabers and stuff, just crazy. Brilliant. What kind of Elder Scrolls Online videos will you upload, and will I do more tutorials? I don't know. I want to do more Elder Scrolls Online, I just haven't been able to. The sorts of things I could potentially upload would be group dungeons. There are certain quest lines that are quite interesting. There's also endgame content, which I haven't reached yet, so I don't really know what endgame content there is. Maybe like giant bosses or raids or something. I'm not sure what there is, but I do want to upload that game still, I just haven't been able to. As for tutorials, I think I'd probably pass on that. I'm not sure. I'll maybe do more of those. Not decided yet. He also wants to know, will I play Warframe? No. I tried it at launch of PS4 and didn't catch me at all. What stuff of the confirmed stuff so far in the Taken King are you going to do first? Probably the story missions, because I think you have to do the first story missions to unlock your new subclasses, and I really want to play around with the Void Bow and things like that. I think they're going to be awesome, so yeah, story missions come first always. Jet Nassar wants to know, do I have all of the exotics? I do technically, but I had to delete them all to make space when I started doing 50 rock strikes and things like that, because I just didn't have room for all the engrams. That's how I lost all of my awesome legacy weapons and stuff. I deleted every single one of them while they were just sitting in my bank because I had to make room, and now I hate myself for it. It's basically YouTube's fault that I don't have all these cool old weapons like the Swarm Heavy Machine Gun and the Vanquisher and things like that, which really annoys me, but what you're gonna do, honestly. I guess I can try and do Tiger Strikes and get some of them back at least. Hardcore Destiny Play says, do you live stream? If not, why? My excuse has always been my channel wasn't big enough and people probably wouldn't watch it, but I can't really use that excuse anymore because the channel's getting too big and people probably would watch it. I would imagine, even though I have over 3,000, if I started a live stream, it would probably get about 14 viewers. And I know that's something, but to be streaming all day to 14 people doesn't really interest me currently. Maybe when the channel gets a bit bigger. And also, I'm not going to be doing it on Twitch. I'm going to wait for the YouTube service to come out for streaming, and then I'll try and do it on that. Chris Roy says, are you going to branch out to other games like Black Ops 3 and Fallout 4? If not those ones, which ones? Well, I am definitely going to do both of those games you mentioned. Not the multiplayer in Black Ops 3. I will probably do zombies, because I have always loved zombies. I've always loved the lore behind it, the little Easter eggs and story. I think it's brilliant, so yeah, definitely going to do Black Ops 3 videos. As for Fallout 4, Fallout 3 was probably my all-time favourite game, so Fallout 4 videos are kind of a given. I just really don't know what I'd upload from it, like maybe guides. A Let's Play would be kind of hard to do because it's a giant open world and it's hard to commentate over that sort of thing, but I will definitely try both of those video games, along with The Division as well when that comes out, because that's kind of like Destiny with its loot system and open world and things, except more realistic and more potential for actually happening, and I love that sort of thing, like slightly futuristic sci-fi but only a little bit ahead of our time. Tyler Batistig says, how does it feel to have this amazing amount of subs? You just said it right there, man. It feels amazing. Absolutely indescribable. I could never comprehend it at all. Whenever I start to get my head around it, I just get another 100, another 200, and it just keeps going. I will never get used to it. Ever, ever, ever. All these questions, everything. I feel like a mini celebrity, and I don't know why I deserve it. I don't know what I've done to get all these people to like me, but yeah, it's awesome, and I never want it to end now. I want it to just keep on going. So thank you to people like you. You are all just incredible. Thank you. That was cheesy as hell. Leo Gilbert says, at what age did you get interested in video games? I've loved them all my life, like through PS1, PS2, stuff like that. I was never GameCube, things like that. I don't know if I was old enough for that, but I never had Nintendo consoles except for the Wii. And even then, I think I only played stuff like Wii bowling and tennis and stuff on there. Maybe a Lego game on the Wii, but my first game was almost definitely Pokemon Crystal. I got a Game Boy Color for my 6th birthday, and to be a 6-year-old trying to play a Pokemon game like that was hard. Like, really, really brutal, because those games just don't hold your hand at all. But yeah, I've loved video games all my life. John Ritchie asks, what made you start playing Destiny? Honestly, I just saw early gameplay of it like a year before at E3, and just thought, wow, sci-fi. I love sci-fi. This is going to potentially be one of the best games to ever release. And then when it did come out, I was pretty disappointed. The lacking of story in a sci-fi game is always a massive letdown. Games like that need a story. And I've read all the Grimoire cards and stuff, and the potential is there. Like, there is so much lore behind this game, but they just didn't put it into the game. They really screwed up, and I understand it wasn't their fault, having the lead writer leave a year before the game was finished and things like that, and they had to scrap together Grimoire cards, and the whole game sort of got screwed over. I understand that, but hopefully Destiny 2 will be the game I always dreamed of, because I love Destiny. The gameplay is solid, but it's just lacking in content and story. That's all it's lacking. So yeah, what made me start playing Destiny was just the fact I love sci-fi. That's it, really. Jeffrey Lanham says, could you and would you ever consider making YouTube a full-time job if you ever get to that point? Yeah, without a second thought I would. It would be incredible to have YouTube as a job. To be able to just make these videos of me playing video games and then have all these people commenting on it and supporting it like I'm a celebrity or something. The concept of that is just crazy, and I can't wait for that day to happen. I'm already earning a little bit of money from it, but it's nowhere reached the stage where I could ever make a living. So thank you for the support you've given me so far. It's incredible. Creederbs wants to know if I recognize frequent viewers on my channel, and the answer is without a doubt. If people comment on every single video that I make, like supporting me and saying something related to the video I just made, yeah, I definitely remember you, because names get very recognizable, and I try and reply to every comment I get. Not always if it's on a really old video, but for new videos that I make, I reply to every single one, because I want to stay engaged with people. Even when the channel gets big, I just want to keep replying to every comment, because I love it. It's so cool having all these people wanting to know stuff about what I'm doing and support me. It's amazing. And I will definitely remember you, because you've commented on about 20 of my last videos and you just don't stop. You keep going, and that support is awesome. I think you're one of my most engaged fans currently, and that support just blows my mind. Thank you. Danny Stair wants to know, if I needed content from any other game other than Destiny, what would it be? I'm currently trying to get content from Elder Scrolls Online, but it's just not working out. There's never a moment in that game that I can record at the moment, but if anything happens in that game that's super interesting, I will try to upload it. I just can't find anything at the moment. And in the future, there will be other games I lead on to. Obviously, Destiny 2, Destiny 3, that's a whole 10-year plan. But we've also got Black Ops 3, Fallout 4, The Division, things like that, which I will definitely upload. Just, yeah, coming in the future. Just not right now. Asher Winrich says, congrats man, what's your favourite genre of game/movie? Sci-fi. Without a doubt it has to be sci-fi. I absolutely adore the concept of it's actually possible in our future to know that this stuff that happens in Destiny could happen to us. I mean, obviously it won't. There's no way it would happen, but there is the possibility that it could, and just having that, that's what I love. It makes it so much more engaging knowing it's part of our life and it's intertwined with us. It's almost just a slight alternate reality of Earth, our world, and the advancement of the Golden Age within that game, all the technology they had, we are almost having that happen to us right now. The advancement of all of our electronics through the last 60 years has been more than what we've had in the last hundreds of thousands of years. The growth has just been like absolutely exponential, and it's crazy to see the size of memory increasing, things like that, and the quality of TVs and the toys we have. A PlayStation 4, if you showed that to someone back in 1960, they would be like, what is this alien witchcraft? And that's only around 50 years ago, you know? It's mind-blowing. Alright guys, I think that's it for the questions. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you all for the support that you've been giving me over the past months. It has been insane. Over 1,000 subscribers gained in 30 days alone. What the hell? How is that even possible considering my total is only just over 3,000? That means a third of my subscribers came in just a month. I am absolutely mind blown by the support you've given me, and I love every second of it. I never want to stop doing YouTube now because the support is insane, and I enjoy every single second of it, and I hope I can make a job out of it one day. I would love that. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, because I just become speechless, and then the video goes all stuttery and I just go, there you go, it's gone. The words just stop coming. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I can carry on making videos that you love for years to come, and I will see you in the next one. Destinova and out, Guardians.